Papoose has once again been spotted near Claressa Shields, and people online are already talking. But here's the part that has everyone raising an eyebrow. Why was his wife's song playing in the background during that moment? That's exactly the kind of detail that gets people buzzing fast. Today we're breaking down Claressa Shields. We're talking about Papoose and also Win Records because from where some people stand, it looks like more effort is going into licensing Remy Ma's music and pushing Win Records merchandise than releasing albums, booking concerts, or major promotions. That's the conversation people are having right now. So here's what reportedly happened. According to online chatter and unconfirmed reports, Ruben and Papoose were seen ringside at an event involving Claressa Shields. The details are still unclear and nothing has been officially confirmed, but the sighting definitely caught attention. And like I've said before, Papoose always seems to show up when the cameras are rolling and the spotlight is shining in front of cameras today again, always clearly.
Did it for the town. They did it for the town, baby. They did it for the town today, man. Hold on. They did it for the town, y'all. They did it for the town, baby. They did it for the town, man. Do y'all understand what just happened? Hold on. Let me get a little sip. Hold on.
He wasn't serving as a judge at baddie auditions yesterday. So many people are wondering what kept him away from Atlanta until now. Maybe there was a reason, or maybe the timing just happened to line up after the Knicks championship win. Either way, people are talking. And then like clockwork, Papoose suddenly appears out of nowhere. One minute he's completely out of sight, and the next minute he's front and center standing right beside Claressa Shields. The timing has a lot of viewers buzzing because it always seems like he shows up when there's attention cameras and a big moment happening. Because if there's a check involved, viewers online think Papoose is going to be close to the action. Whether it's the headlines, the hype, or the drama surrounding the situation, he somehow ends up right in the middle of it all. That's why this latest appearance has everyone paying attention. Now we've got to get into this video. I'm going to silence part of it because of copyright issues, but I want you to listen closely and tell me what you think you're hearing in the background. Drop your guesses in the comments because this one absolutely caught my attention. There are a few details that stand out right away. First, Papoose doesn't exactly look excited to be there. His expression gives off the vibe that he'd rather be somewhere else entirely. Maybe kicking back and talking about the Knicks instead of being caught up in all this Atlantic commotion. That's just how it comes across to some viewers watching the footage. Then there's Ruben standing there in the Win Records gear. And can we talk about those bedazzled Win Records shirts for a second? Because those things are impossible to miss. It has people laughing online and wondering how much money is being poured into merchandise compared to music releases, concerts, and promotions. The flashy branding is clearly getting attention, whether that's the plan or not. And here's the question a lot of people keep asking. What exactly is Win Records at this point? Is it operating as a record label, a promotional brand, a boxing-related business, or a little bit of everything? The identity seems unclear to many observers, and that's why the conversation keeps coming up. Some people feel like they see more public appearances and branding moments than actual music projects being pushed. Now let's talk about the music that was playing in the background. I only gave you a small clip because copyright rules can be strict, but if you were listening closely you may have caught it. The featured Nothing Can Stop Me, I'm All the Way Up line from Fat Joe's hit track, About. And before anyone jumps into the comments saying, well, technically it's Fat Joe's song. Yes, that's correct. But people are also pointing out that Remy Ma featured on the record and has one of the most recognizable verses linked to the song. That's why some viewers found the song selection interesting and started digging deeper into it. Many fans online have their own theories about what it all represents. Some believe Remy Ma's music and influence still play a major role in these conversations because her name continues to surface whenever these situations unfold. Others think fans may simply be connecting dots that aren't really there. Either way, the discussion refuses to calm down, and every small detail seems to trigger a fresh wave of debate and speculation. That's the point some supporters keep repeating. They argue Remy Ma has not publicly supported any of the drama, speculation, or back and forth surrounding these situations. According to that view, she's staying on her own lane and letting everyone else handle the noise. Then we move to Ruben and Papoose in the video. One detail that caught people's attention was how Papoose appeared to hang back while Ruben moved forward. Some viewers expected Papoose to be the first person rushing over to greet Claressa Shields, especially considering all the rumors and online conversations that have followed them for months. Instead, the moment appeared differently to some people watching the footage. The vibe almost seemed like, "Ruben, you go ahead and handle that first." That's the interpretation some commenters took from the clip. Whether that's actually what happened or not, viewers definitely had strong opinions about the body language and the overall energy of the interaction. Then there's Claressa herself. A lot of people noticed that she stayed seated and greeted everyone from where she was sitting. Rather than a big emotional reunion, the interaction came across as fairly calm and low-key. Some viewers called it awkward, while others felt people were reading too much into a brief moment captured on camera. And of course, the internet instantly started breaking down every tiny detail, including what everyone was wearing. Some commenters joked that Papoose's outfit looked much more casual than what they were used to seeing from him. The online reactions were all over the place, and the comment section quickly turned into a comedy show of its own. A few comments especially stood out. One person wrote, "He does not look happy being there. Unbothered." Another replied, "Okay, he has shades on." And just like that, a whole debate started over whether his expression actually meant anything at all. The internet never misses a chance to turn a few seconds of footage into a full investigation. The comment section was completely on fire after this clip dropped. People had opinions about everything, and they were not holding back. One commenter wrote, "These people are searching for problems." Another said, "In my opinion, his energy feels off. He should be happy, especially with promoting win records." No judgment here. The reactions just kept coming. Then the conversation shifted to the music selection. One person commented, "So y'all used your wife's music for the walk-in. If y'all don't know whose song that is, just say that." Another fireback, "I know it's Fat Joe and Remy, and Fat Joe is her bro." As expected, that debate took off quickly. The song selection became one of the biggest talking points, with people posting side-eye emojis, microphone emojis, and laughing reactions everywhere. But that wasn't the only thing viewers focused on. A lot of comments started discussing Claressa's hairstyle as well. Social media users were breaking down every detail of her look, with some saying the style seemed rushed or less polished than they expected for such a public appearance. Others defended her and argued that people were being too critical over something so small. The interesting part is that the hairstyle had reportedly been done recently, which made some viewers even more surprised by the reactions. People online started debating whether it was simply the lighting, the camera angle, or just personal preference shaping their opinions. At the end of the day, the internet treats every public appearance like a fashion review panel. Whether it's the outfit, the hairstyle, the music, or the body language, viewers seem determined to analyze every single detail. And judging by these comments, this appearance gave people plenty to talk about. When you're a public figure, people are going to comment on everything you do. Every appearance, every interview, every social media post gets picked apart and discussed online. That's just part of being in the spotlight. And this latest situation is no exception. What really caught attention was that Celita Promotions and Win Records decided to post this content knowing people would immediately start breaking down every little detail. The reactions have been non-stop, and many viewers found the whole situation entertaining because Remy Ma's name somehow keeps finding its way back into the conversation. For example, some fans pointed out that when promotions were being made earlier this year for the undercard building up to Claressa Shields' fight with Cruz Desert, music tied to Remy Ma and Fat Joe was reportedly played in promotional content. That observation quickly turned into another online talking point. The argument from commenters is actually very simple here. Remy Ma remains one of the most recognizable names tied to this entire conversation circle, currently, whether people agree or disagree. Her music catalog and public profile continue generating attention whenever her name comes up again. That's why some viewers believe references to her music stand out strongly whenever they appear in promotional or event footage clips. Here at the same time, critics and supporters continue going back and forth over comments made in interviews, social media exchanges, and fan discussions. Some people feel Claressa has been too critical of Remy Ma in public conversations, while others believe Fans are reading too much into routine comments and online debates. Here another major point of discussion is how passionate fan bases have become. Supporters on both sides frequently defend their favorite personalities, and that can turn even small moments into major online arguments. Every post-song choice, interview clip, or comment section exchange becomes another reason for people to pick sides. As a result, what might have started as a simple appearance at an event has grown into a much larger conversation about music branding, public perception, and ongoing fan rivalries. And judging by the reactions online, this debate isn't slowing down anytime soon. So at this point, if Remy Ma's music keeps popping up around these events and promotions, people are going to keep talking about it. That's just the reality of the situation. Every time a song plays, every time a clip surfaces, and every time a familiar name gets mentioned, the internet jumps right back into debate mode. That's why so many fans keep saying Remy Ma remains a major part of the conversation. Whether people love that fact or not, her name continues to generate reactions, headlines, and non-stop discussion. Some supporters even joke, she's the algorithm, she's the momentum, and she's the topic that keeps finding its way back into the spotlight. Meanwhile, the rumors, speculations, and online back and forth show no signs of slowing down. Just when it seems like the story is finally settling down, another clip appears, another comment gets posted, or another theory starts making rounds across social media. The twists just keep coming. With that said, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know what you